We start with a time-lapse look at Denver's Civic Center Park at 4:20 this afternoon. You can see that smoke billowing as thousands of people gather to smoke marijuana together, part of 420 marijuana protests all across the nation.
At the same time, Air Tracker 7 over the CU Boulder campus. Unlike most years, there's no big cloud of smoke hanging over the quad this year. The school's plan to limit access to the campus, keeping the crowd significantly smaller. We start with our team coverage with 7 News reporter Molly Hendrickson in downtown Denver.
And Molly, Civic Center Park is packed for this event, but so far, at least, not a lot of trouble.
Yeah, it's actually been pretty peaceful down here at this point. Let me show you a shot from Air Tracker 7 of the crowd. And you can see a pretty big crowd down here. They expected a lot of people to show up. At one point, police estimated about 5,000 people here, but it grew a lot bigger than that. Now, this was the scene about 40 minutes ago at 420. Lots of people smoking and cheering their message that pot should be legal. Nonetheless, things have been peaceful, and surprisingly, people say less crowded. They expected bigger crowds because of the crackdown in Boulder.
Actually, I always went to the Boulder, but they closed it down this year, so I decided to come down here. And it's pretty chill.
Everybody's kicking back, having a good time. So, yeah, I hope.
Instead of maintaining myself on constant pain pills, I believe that the use of marijuana in specific ways can be very useful towards patients as myself.
There is a heavy presence of police down here. They say they've issued a number of citations. We've also seen a lot of ambulances come here throughout the afternoon for people overdosing on drugs. Now, the event is expected to run through tomorrow. Reporting live in Denver, Molly Hendrickson, 7 News.
Thanks for that update, Molly. And we continue our team coverage with 7 News reporter Tyler Lopez on the CU Boulder campus. Tyler, much smaller crowds there, but we know of at least 4 arrests.
We saw 3 young men arrested today. They were protesting what we had seen throughout the day here on the Northern Quad, and that was crime scene tape until about 10 minutes ago when it all came down. The school says their efforts were effective today at keeping the vast majority of these pro-marijuana supporters off of school grounds. This is exactly why the school started preparing a year ago, right after an estimated 10,000 people lit up. This year, officers arriving constantly, stationed at every corner. Police tape blocking everyone. As of 3:45, 3 arrests were made. 3 young men deciding to cross the yellow line.
It's not about marijuana anymore. Ever since the school kept us off the quad, it's about the right to assemble.
They wanted to get arrested this day based on those comments. They were given an opportunity to leave without facing criminal charges. Our officers were very cordial the whole time.
For most of the day, though, students seemed to take the closure in stride, and the checkpoints moved smoothly.
Thanks, bud. Have a good one.
We drove all the way here from Oklahoma, and I'm thinking about moving to Boulder.
Around 3:45, though, the crowd grew and the smoking began. And at 4:20, one man made a break for it, running for maybe 30 seconds before police tackled him. Now, that young man was not arrested. He did get a ticket for trespassing, 2 trespassing tickets. The 3 men you saw arrested, and 1 pot possession ticket. That's dramatically down from last year, 5 arrests and 23 possession tickets. Leaders say they did have about 300 people that made it onto the campus. They did allow them to smoke marijuana, but it wasn't here on the Northern Quad. And as one of the spokespeople said for the school, hey, that's a lot better than 10,000. They definitely intend to employ similar measures next year. Live in Boulder, Tyler Lopez, 7 News.
What a different picture this year. Thanks, Tyler.